Hello everyone and welcome back to Chef Sherry's Plant-Based Kitchen. Remember last time we were together I said we're going to talk about beans, and we're going to use beans a lot because we're trying to improve our gut health, and beans are the way to go. They provide us, as I said before, with lots of good fiber and nutrients. So we're going to make a salad today that's called a wheat berry and bean salad. I don't know if you've ever worked with wheat berries before, but this is what they look like. I've cooked a cup of them in my Instant Pot, and they're sort of like, they're really good. It's a grain that's sort of firm, so it looks good in a salad, so we're going to use that. Now the recipe I'm using is by Liddon. She wrote this book called Oh She Glows Cookbook, and I don't use this cookbook very often the way it's written because she uses oil and she uses vegan butter and all the things that I don't use when I'm cooking, so I modify her recipes a lot. But this one looked very clean to me, so we're going to be able to use it. Now I didn't have any parsley at home today, and the stores, I just decided I'm not going to run out to the store at the last minute. So instead of parsley in this salad, I had a I had a zucchini in the refrigerator that I needed to use up, so I shredded it. It was one zucchini, and I think that'll be really nice in the salad. So instead of parsley, I substituted this, but you can use parsley. And I'll post the recipe, of course, on the site, on my YouTube channel, so that you can get all the correct measurements. So all we did, I put the zucchini in the bowl. I cooked the wheat berries, so let me throw them in. And then the other things that you want to add are a couple cloves of minced garlic. Everything's good with garlic, right? And then I chopped up some cucumbers. And I have some chopped red pepper. That goes in. So already it looks really pretty, doesn't it? The colors. And then, of course, scallions, some green onions go in there. Some chopped tomatoes. And here comes the star of the show. Here's the navy beans. Now, I usually make them myself, but I didn't have them, so I had to use a can, but that's fine. Just rinse and drain them. So I'm going to just stir this up for a moment. See how pretty the zucchini looks, the little shredded zucchini in there? I think it adds a nice little touch. So it'll be a little different than this original recipe. But anytime you can add color to your bowl with vegetables, you're getting so many wonderful nutrients. I mean, this could be a whole meal, couldn't it? Because it's got beans, grains, and greens. The three things that we need every day to fuel our body. So the dressing is pretty simple. So all you do, let me move these guys out of the way so you can see clearly. One more. Okay, so I have a little bowl here, and I put a couple tablespoons of lemon juice in here. And all you add to this is 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. So let me add that. There's a teaspoon of Dijon. 1 tablespoon of tamari. I'm going to use a lower sodium tamari. 1 tablespoon of this. And 2 to 4 tablespoons of white balsamic vinegar. Now, I have shown you this before, but this is my favorite brand of white vinegar. And here's a bottle that I'm going to open. It's from the Olive Tap, and it's called Premium White Balsamic Vinegar. I just think it's the best. So as you can see, I use a lot of it. So let's see how much we can get, because we're going to need about 2 to 4 tablespoons. So there's 1, 2, oh yeah, we need more. So I'm going to use my new one now. And we're going to do 4, because it's a big salad. Okay. Now all you have to do is take a spoon or a little whisk and stir it all together. I'm going to whisk it together so that it's well combined. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to pour it into the salad. And then, of course, I'm going to mix it up so it combines with what's in the bowl. And it says to add a little salt, kosher salt or pepper to taste. So I'm going to taste it. I'm going to get a tasting spoon. Be right back. Here's my tasting spoon. And now that it's mixed up, Let me see if I think it needs anything. It's really good the way it is. Let me do a little pepper. This one is on its last leg, as you can see. And I'm going to take just a drop of kosher salt and sprinkle it in there. Just a drop. And I think that will be great. So the best thing to do with this is to then put it in the refrigerator, and the longer it sits, the better it is for blending all the flavors together. So we're going to have this tonight at our dinner table, along with some other things. We're going to have Reuben sandwiches made with tempeh and this wonderful salad, and that will be dinner tonight. But I did want to show you one more thing. So my husband's been asking for a treat because we don't really make a lot of desserts anymore. So I was looking through my recipes and I found this one from fatfreevegan.com, Susan Voisin, and they're date sweetened zucchini brownies with chocolate peanut butter frosting. How could that be bad? I've made these before. Trust me, they're delicious. And they're great for kids because you get a lot of zucchini in them and you don't even see them, so they're getting their vegetables without even knowing it. So this is what the brownies look like. I just took them out of the oven a little while ago. So I'm letting them cool here. I'm going to show you how to make the peanut butter chocolate frosting. So Dale, if you'll follow me around here, we're going to go to the microwave for a moment. And as you can see, I put into a small bowl some vegan chocolate chips, some peanut butter that's just natural peanut butter, and I think 3 tablespoons of soy milk. You can use any plant milk. All you do is put this into your microwave for 30 seconds. And then we're going to take our spoon and we'll mix it. We might have to put it back in for another 10, 15 seconds. And that's it. Then we're going to frost the brownies and it will harden as you put them on the brownies. And voila, dessert will be served tonight. Are you excited, Dale?
Very.
That doesn't sound very exciting.
Very.
Oh, that's much more enthusiasm. All right, so we've got about 8 more seconds to see how this is doing. All right, let's see what we've got here. So you just take it out and you start to stir it like this. You can see it's pretty well combined. You want the chips to be all, of course, melted. And this will thicken as it sits on the brownies, so don't be discouraged if it looks a little soupy, because it just does. I don't know, Dale, what do you think? Are those pretty combined, or should we throw it in there for a few more seconds?
I think it looks good.
It looks pretty good, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, so see, the more you stir it, the more they melt. Oh, it's done. Okay, so we're gonna come back over here, and I think I'll get out my little spatula over here that I can spread it on. Okay, let me move all this out of the way so we have good workspace. Oh, is this good? And I love it because it's not loaded with peanut butter, so it doesn't have a lot of fat in it, which is good. Because we don't like to have really high fat anything. So all I do is I'm going to pour it on here. We'll make a little smiley face. How's that? Like that? Let's give it some hair up here. Oh, eyebrows maybe. There we go. Oh, I'm so silly, aren't I, Dale?
Mm-hmm.
Very silly in the kitchen. That's what makes life interesting with me, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I'm just going to use my spoon. I don't even need the spatula right now. Just going to spread this around the brownies. And that's it. They are done. So we'll let those sit, and they will, it'll get harder as it sits. And that will be our dessert. We'll cut it up. So anyway, have a wonderful day, the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time in Sherry's Plant-Based Kitchen. So long for now.